Hello guys, Pepe here with the Delica today. I am trying to finish it up with the Delica, and I had to change the rotors because the old ones were in really bad shape. The Delica was sitting for a while in grass, which was a very big mistake, and that's why it built up rust. But these rotors were kind of bad when I bought it, and I drove it for a year like that. You can tell here, you know, it's like this pitting everywhere. You know, they're pretty bad. So I bought new rotors, and so now I'm just putting it together. It's all torque now. I clean up all the rust I could. Never season all the bolts, etc. I'm ready to put on new brake pads. I'm waiting for the rears, so I bought that box have the rear brake pads, but I need the rotors too. The rotors in the back are worse than the front ones, so I need to do the back too. But now I'm ready to put this one on. So I'm going to show you. Let me take you with you. Well, that's another part of the rotor, which I cleaned. Here's the NSX, but we're not going to touch it. Just put oil on it, that's all. So here, go around here. So here's the Delica, which now looks like a car because it has a bumper. So now I have the bumper on. It's kind of loose. It's tightened up here. I polished this lip a little bit because it was dirty. The paint is in really bad shape. I mean, it's kind of burned out. I'm going to polish it, but it's not going to come up super nice. But you know, it's all cleaned up. Everything is running fine. Battery is attached and all that. This side front wheel is good now, so I should have better brakes. Now I'm doing this one here. Yeah, don't mind the safety. It's okay. So yeah, so I have to clean these up. It looks like this side, for whatever reason, got a little bit hot. You can see, you know, the heat marks here in the bearing, where the bearing runs. So something happened on this one. I think I maybe got replaced. The grease is kind of like burned out, so I'm going to put new grease on it, repack it, and all that. So yeah, the other side was good, and this one was fine. The plate was okay. You can see the sensors. Like, there is a speed sensor here somewhere. There. I'm going to clean it up. So yeah, so that's that is the status. So I'm going to put this wheel on. It's a lot of work. I mean, I don't know, 2 hours per wheel or something, because you need to take the spindle out and all that. Not the spindle, but the bearing out, repack it and all that. It's a pain in the ass. But you know, it's running fine. No leaks. It's pretty good, actually. I'm kind of happy now. I mean, I'm almost at the end. I do the rear brakes, and then I'm done with it. I need to put the hood, of course. So yeah, so I will, you know, tie the bottom part out because I didn't bolt it in. So I'm going to bolt the bottom side. And that will be the end of it. That will be, I'm not touching this thing for a while, I think. There is some details and some rust that I'm going to get rid of with some chemicals at some point, but no big deal. I'm using the manual from a 98, I think, or 95. Same hubs, so it's pretty simple. You need to put RTB on this side. And well, on the other side, but anyhow, nothing crazy. There's a preload gap that you need to measure. That one was within the range, kind of like maybe a millimeter off or something. This one had the same gap, so I think it's fine. Yeah, so that's update. Sorry that I didn't went through the process. This part is kind of very boring, brakes and all that. You can look at a Montero Sport and so on, and there's millions of videos about that, so I don't need to go through it, but yeah, it's coming along. I need to once I do the other side, we'll drop both sides and tight these wheel nuts and take it for a ride, test the brakes and see how it goes, because the brakes were spongy. It was not good. And the brake pads were gone basically. And once I do the back, that will be the end of it. Finally, this thing is running. It's not leaking. It's not leaking. There's no new leaks or anything, so that's a good thing. So yeah, I'm going to put all that together, bolt it down, and then I'm going to drive it for a little bit without all the shield in the bottom, just so I can see leaks. Once you put the kind of like the pan shield, the leaks will get there. So I will put a cardboard for a few days to make sure, but you know, I let it run for half an hour over here and it didn't leak at all, so that's a good thing. Oh, I did overfill the power steering fluid reservoir, so I took out half of the fluid out because it was leaking way too much, and so now we should be good. And the transmission was like kicking really hard, and I put 1 more liter of oil because I drained all the oil, and a little bit of the torque converter too came out, so I think it was lower than regular, so I put a little bit more oil. So yeah, and then I will take it to the AC shop so I can get it recharged. After that, the AC was working on this one. Yeah, and there is a light down there. Uh-oh, where is that light supposed to go? Well, I'm going to have to figure it out. Where is that light go? Interesting. Well, now I have a new problem. Where is this? Is this a signaling light? Oh man. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, you need to take these off to undo that. So I'm going to undo that later. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, this side is the same. I need to take this off. Easy peasy. Not a big deal. Yeah. So that's it, guys. No more update on this one, I think, for a while, unless there's something goes wrong, which is very possible. So anyhow, guys, take care. Bye.